Aloha folks, and welcome back to Gabsteria City, the beautiful, wonderful city that you are part of building. Now, I will admit, I've done quite a lot of things off camera. Let's check this out. The districts, of course, I'm gonna name it after the comments, but as you see, we've expanded here, added lots of office areas, and some housing here. And also, I don't know, yeah, I think this track was here, right? All this was kind of here already. I know it's nighttime, kind of hard to see, but it's very beautiful. But the most important thing I've done is also done the tram tracks. So now they actually look pretty nice. We've got trams going in each region around, or at least I think we have 3 different tram areas. In any case, another very important part is the Grand Central Station that we've built here. Yes, this is the Grand Central Station here. It's a modular station, so it's very nice. I can add as many tracks as possible. I added 3 different ones here, and then another one that has a bus station area on the back side, so it's really cool. And it also has subways underneath, and we've got the red and green line already connected. Perhaps we'll add another line that goes on the north side here. I don't know how that will work. Nonetheless, it's super cool, and we're gonna be adding bus stops on the back side eventually, and trams, because as you see, the tourists here are kind of taking cars and stuff, which isn't optimal. Maybe we should add like an actual taxi depot nearby. Yeah, we'll add it over here, and then it can shuffle taxi cars into that area. We don't have power on this side. Actually, I placed a lot of not fence posts, but I had added a lot of palisades, as they're called. I had installed where are they? I can show you them just for here. I added lots of these fences. Like, I went all around. It took like at least half an hour, and then I realized that they spawned seagulls above them, and it just started becoming really annoying. And then I realized that perhaps, you know, adding just buildings would make things a lot nicer, which, yeah, it's a lot nicer. And I know that it's strange to have a pathway here in the middle, but I added that anyway, and it's kind of dirty. I also have an issue on the borderline here, because it turns into grass, and I don't know what to do with this entire region here. They're not elevated tracks, so I don't know. Maybe we'll elevate them, maybe not. You can suggest something, because I still have no idea what to do there. And I also made, of course, these bridges for the bus lines and people coming over on this side of the Grand Central. You know, I just realized we're going positive, so that's quite amazing. And here on the back side, I'm just gonna add some concrete, so the whole area looks nicer. Should we add concrete here? That's the question. Yeah, alright, that's good. Alright, so in the north we have Scania, in the area where IKEA is, and I'm actually just gonna go along the water to make sure the buildings here are included. There we go. Actually, take that as well and that out. Thank you very much. Yeah, and then we have Ball Hills, which is something I added myself, and then Richington for the southern area here. Even though I don't actually think it's like a super high land value, but we'll try to make it that. Oh, look at that! This area, 53 throughout the entire city. That's very nice. I also kind of enjoy how this is super valuable, but it's just not built on or anything. It's kind of interesting. Actually, maybe we should go ahead and zone it. Is it possible? Yeah, it is. Maybe we should add like houses or something, or yeah, I don't know. Someone suggested I name a school here. I think it's this one, Al-Qaeda Training Center, but a little bit too much. Maybe I don't know. What should it be called? I actually really like the path that we've made above the rails here. It goes all the way over to the bus area, and then it comes down onto the cargo area. And I think people can also, yeah, this is a pedestrian walk, right? So they can walk all the way up there, and it's quite nice. And also, like how there's a bridge above here, yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Ah, shit, apparently the bus lines aren't working here, because I can't seem to find a path. Like, if I just started a line anywhere here, let's say over here, it doesn't, yeah, it can only find a path to the side road here, but not the main. Yeah, it's really weird. Oh, I've also done one more thing. You know this roundabout here? There's the tunnels underneath, but I've gone ahead and extended a little pedestrian tunnel under the subway system. It goes up here in front of the park that's in front of the university. Now let's check that out. So people walk down here, right? And then we have, it continues also to a park in Little India, so that people, you know, go over there. It's I actually really like pedestrian tunnels, and I think we'll be using those quite a bit, because it really takes a load off of traffic. Okay, there's one thing I absolutely hate about City Skylines, and it's just the cargo, like these vans and things that have to fill up the high density goods stores. It's just they're just too much. Like, even if I make the traffic optimal, so I only have, you know, pedestrian things and bus lines and all of that, it just looks, or it just still fills up my traffic routes way too much. Like, I know, well, most of our cargo is coming from this station here, so maybe that's not optimal, but the fact that, one, they come in waves, two, it's just the sheer amount, I feel, is kind of insane. I think I realize what the problem here is. I think we've got to terraform this so that when the station's plain or flat, the bus stops can, like, people from the bus stops can actually access the ramp. There we go, much better. Look at that. I think this should work out now. There's no, like, fence stopping people from being on the bus. So let's see this. Let's see this. Oh yes, perfect. Finally a bus line that works right off the central station there. Oh look, and finally people are taking their cars. They were kind of stuck here, so now they're moving at least. Ah, and another tram line. 13 stops though. It's kind of big. It goes all the way around here and down and around again. So it will be interesting, and it also stops in front of the museum, so that's good. We should actually work on making this look nicer. I know it's dark, but I think this looks pretty decent, if you see that, and people are really using this bridge, which is nice to see. And there's a back entrance to the museum, which I didn't notice before, but now we have that there. Very nice, very nice. Oh, look at that. And then we have a plaza here, and a little Zen garden, or Japanese garden, so that should be very nice. I actually really like the central station, especially at night, for some reason. Just like watching the trains coming in and out. It's very relaxing. Just like from afar you see trains coming in. What should this area actually be called? We should have a district here. Should this really be a little Singapore? I don't think so. I think this area should be a whole thing of its own. And then the museum area could be part of Little Singapore. I don't know. It's so very nice to see the city expanding over here. It's gonna take a while, but yeah, well, so be it. I also feel like maybe... Here's the problem. The layout of Innsbruck here is just... I mean, Innsbruck isn't such a high-density city. I mean, it is, but in this area it's supposed to be kind of low-density, so you can see that, you know, we've got some, like, gravel roads or dirt roads, some less dense areas, and I think we should really start making it a lot less dense towards this area. Maybe we should have started earlier, but I think I'm gonna have to demolish some stuff here at least. And then this water thing here, I think we could make it a nice little park. I don't know, just a low density area over here. Ah, and the low density area starts rising here. We've got a nice little parking area. This is all low density commercial. And then we're gonna have some houses along this road here. And yeah, we'll start expanding that way. Although it's not really my highest priority. And I should probably fix the gaps here, fill it in with trees and stuff. Alright, so it's nighttime again, and I realized that obviously the dirt roads don't have any lighting, so this is kind of like... maybe we should actually upgrade these to like normal roads. At least in this area. I think out towards these areas where I think we should have suburbs and the golf course and all of that, then I think some dirt roads are fine, but this close to the city is just kind of weird. To be honest, it feels like you're... I don't know, trying to isolate, like you're really close to the stadium, you're close to everything, and yet you're on a dirt road at night in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, I've started expanding along the lines here. We have such a huge demand for commercial. I just cannot understand it. Like, where's the demand for people living there? Like, there's just, I feel like there is a lot of commercial, so I don't understand what people are complaining about, really. Ah, let's follow a train into the city. Or wait, are they actually going to the city? Doesn't look like that. Yeah, this is on the way out, I think. Yeah, absolutely, sorry. I'm stupid. But let's check it out. Actually, it's very nice, like the hills and the mountains in the background. And for some reason in the first episode, I think I said Innsbruck in Switzerland, which is kind of stupid because Innsbruck is obviously in Austria, but since I played a lot of Switzerland in Europa Universalis 4, I keep thinking that, actually let's check out this. No, none of them have they all look backwards, that's strange. No, but since I was playing a lot of Europa Universalis 4, I owned Innsbruck as Switzerland, so obviously I thought that Innsbruck was in Switzerland for some reason. Are we in the city yet? Oh, look at that. Yes, we are. We are in a normal area there. Yeah, outside connections, I don't care. Oh, look at this station. Oh, yeah, that is so nice. I know it's pixelated and all. Oh, yeah, and okay, now we're leaving. We can't see that much, but maybe in the future on those hills there, we'll be building lots of little houses and nice streets and a golf course or something, and maybe the airport, right? Because I'm really looking forward to building the airport. Obviously it won't be up here, and neither... yeah, it has to be a really flat area. Probably like over here or something, even though this looks like a nice spot for a suburb. We're out of water here, let's fix that, shall we? There. Wonderful. That's a lot better. Now these are proper rows there. This might still be a dirt road. No, I really don't like the idea of dirt roads though, like, unless we do some really low density things. Why is that? How does that work? Oh, one way. I'm so sorry. That's not what I meant to do. That was stupid of me. Let's refurbish the shit out of this area. No, that's not the shit, but let's fix this. Yeah. Like so. Yes. Now it's fixed. Another project for later is creating tunnels, or like getting the highway to have tunnels over to the other side of the city, and entrances throughout the city, because the current system that we have going is not very good, in my opinion, since like we only have 2 entrances into the city. We've got this one that you saw here, right? And then we have what I'd say is the main one, but maybe not, and that's right here. This actually looks pretty nice in my opinion, but yeah. And then over here I think there's something going on. Oh no, it just crosses the highway, so this is not an entry point. But we could definitely add an entry point over here somewhere, and perhaps have a tunnel go and deliver people on the north side, and absolutely on this side later on, I think, and perhaps in the middle. You know, just everywhere. That's what I'm trying to say. Because it'd be so much better to it'd help out with the traffic. I know that most of our cargo comes through from the train station now, but I think we can try to cut that load by increasing the facility or the ease of access for the commercial trucks here from just coming from the road. This actually looks reminds me of the high school I attended myself. The only thing is that you'd have to spin this around in the other direction, so the entrance would be here in the middle, and then I think it was a lot wider too, like a lot bigger, and then yeah, this would be the backyard of where people did stuff, and there was a football field and all. Or actually, it wasn't really a grass field, it was like a gravel open area. I mean, it still exists. I'm saying it in the past because I didn't... oh, look at that. Look at that bus stop. This is just so nice. I really like that. Why is this green though? Is it because of the bus, or is it because... I wonder. Yeah, there's something strange going on here. Is it... Oh, that was a one-way, I'm so sorry. Oops. Yeah, now it's working. It should... Yeah, I don't know why it's green. I think it's just the stop sign for buses. Because when I see green on the streets, I keep thinking bicycle path. But that can't be it, because we removed most of those. Yeah, no, it has to do with the trams, of course. Stupid Gabriel. Alright, even though this particular episode's a bit on the short side, and we have achieved stuff, I just ended up doing a lot of it off camera. Yeah, I think we're gonna round it off right here. Don't forget to leave suggestions in the comments below, you know, what I should do, how I should do it, names for districts, buildings, etc. Assets that you recommend, and of course don't forget to leave a like, it really helps the channel out. This has been GameGabster in Gabsteria City. I'll see you later. Farewell.